I want to talk to you for a few moments about what is happening in the diocese at the moment. Proposals coming forward, changes we are initiating and hoping will be embraced at convention, and describe for you very briefly the various segments, if you will, in the convention agenda. You know, George Bernard Shaw once said the single biggest problem in communication is the illusion that it has taken place. We have in the Communications Commission and through the diocesan staff tried very hard, and are trying very hard, I should say, in communicating as well and as effectively as we can all of the news of what is happening. Throughout our diocesan newspaper together, and this particular newspaper, which I have a mini copy of it, and in fact it says at the bottom of this beautiful picture of a sunrise, it says, "The kingdom of God has come near to you." In this next issue of the September-October issue, all of the documentation, all of the descriptions of what I'm about to tell you and talk to you about are in the diocesan paper. So I would encourage you to look at that when it comes your way. Secondly, the canons have spoken to each of the deaneries, for those who are able to go to deanery meetings, spoken to the deaneries about, in fact, where we're going to begin right now, and that is changing some of the deanery structure. Changing it so that, in fact, we will be adding new dimensions of life to the deanery. The focus of the deaneries, if you will, are to strengthen building up community of the congregations within a geographical area called the deanery, building up the community in terms of the clergy, the collegiality of clergy, and sharpening, if you will, the reflection within deaneries of the needs of your particular geographical area, the various needs of the people in your community. Again, one morning, walking along the shore in Loreto Beach, I was thinking, we need a little disco in our deaneries. What I mean by that is we need some new exciting things to be taking place, some new programmatic, new gatherings in which there's a new face to the life of deaneries. And so I'm hoping that in fact the deanery will be a place where people will be able to come together first and foremost to worship and pray. Secondly, for formation and education in various areas and topics which are important to your particular deanery, and in the life of congregations, and in mission and ministry, congregational development. That also there will be social gatherings on a deanery level in which the business of deciding where you would like to place some monies from the diocese will be discussed. The monies that would have been set aside, which is over $100,000 for the 4 deaneries in the past years, will remain. Not a single dime is taken from that amount. The deaneries as a whole, 4 of you, 4 deaneries, will be able to still apply for grants monies to be applied to those various causes and for example, housing issues, feeding programs, drug abuse centers, youth, wherever you have chosen and decide collectively some monies should be given. So the mission, the outreach through you, representative of the diocese, interest in outreach and importance of outreach will continue to take place. And you will see and understand a whole new structure, if you will, of how that's going to be done. But what I'm hoping is that education, formation, and spiritual life is even heightened more and more as you gather together.